SCRL's Season 2, Round 2, Division 2, Round Imola. As we can see, it is raining right now, very heavily raining. Is it intermediate? Yes, it is intermediate conditions during qualifying. We don't know what it is going to be during the race. We'll have to see in around an hour's time, as we have a full qualifying session. Sorry about this internet. There's nothing going on at the moment, but sorry about the internet at the moment. No. Sorry about that to all the viewers. I was accidentally in game chat, so I'm very, very sorry about that. Hopefully he'll join the party any second now. There we go, we are finally in the party. I'm very sorry about that to all the viewers. All the drivers, well, not all the drivers, but most of the drivers are now starting their laps. Are the AlphaTauris on their laps? No. Is K Mozzie on his lap? No, he is not. Is that Tame? Is he? Or who's had that? Someone's had a spin. That is NRG Chris in the Alfa Romeo. He's had a spin. He's now got no front wing. I'm gonna probably see a few spins as yeah, we're probably gonna see a few spins in this session. Let's see what comments are saying. Scrubs, I have a massive bag of 53. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so most drivers are just starting their laps now. Rusty Oil Can goes fastest in the first sector with a 27.7. It's a good first sector from him. Obviously, we're going to see track evolution if the track gets drier, or if it just stays like this, we're still going to see some track evolution. Got lots of cars in his way. He's probably, yeah, he's definitely backed off there. Good to see that he's using no abs, so looks like he's very confident with using no abs if he's doing it in qualifying. Senku goes fastest in the first sector. A good first sector from him. I know he's been struggling a bit recently, but he's looking to have a pretty good first sector. Guardian Strike is going to be the first person to set his time. The benchmark is a 25.7, so a good benchmark from Guardian Strike there. We didn't watch too much of his lap, but we will hopefully be seeing it as OG Harley spins. Luckily he was just on his out lap, so it won't affect his actual lap. NRG Chris will be diving into the pits as he did spin and lose his front wing not too long ago. Rusty Oil Can is going to be coming across the line, and he's set a 127.9, which is a good lap from him. He'll definitely want to improve though. Senku is now coming to the end of his lap. What can he do? Can he beat Guardian Strike here in this qualifying one session? No, but he can beat Rusty Oil Can. He has put in a 126.6, a brilliant lap from Senku there in the Alpine. Just check the comments that come in. Believe the drip you want. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, Lucas OPP, not Alvin goes quickest with a 25.5. A good lap there from the Mercedes driver. We're going to see these times getting quicker and quicker. I would imagine as only 4 drivers have set times so far. I think Guardian Strike and Senku will be pretty happy with their laps as well. But BTW in the AlphaTauri puts himself in P3 with a 26.5. Who's going to be the next driver? It's going to be one of the Aston Martins of Ignalis. He's going to be starting his lap, and his teammate Guardian Strike, is he going to be going for another lap? He is going for another lap. Who is next across the line? I think it is Rusty Oil Can. Is he going to be pitting? He is not. He's going to be going for another lap. Is that Lucas OP? He's going to be finishing lap. He puts himself in P3 now with a 25.8. A brilliant lap from the Alpine driver there. Both Alpine drivers in the top 5 so far here. Raskas sorry, Georgie Boy is now coming to the line and he goes P4. The Fox 05 goes P1, but Pablo Bra, his teammate, goes P1 with a 24.6. Both Ferrari showing brilliant pace here in this qualifying one session so far. What else is happening? The Mercedes car of not Alvin has gone P1 again with a 1:24.6. See, these times are just getting quicker and quicker every single time. Is the track drying up? We'll have to see. Guardian Strike in P4 at the moment. Can he make anything change on this lap? He went a little bit wide through the exit of the chicane. Can he make anything change here? It seems to be a good penultimate corner. Can he change anything? It's been pretty clean so far. What time is he going to set? He's going to set a 1:20. He's going to go fastest with a 1:24.45. The track is definitely getting quicker and quicker every single session now. Who is the next driver to cross the line? I think it will be Tame. He's going to start his out lap. Kostya now, he is still in the pits. Rusty Oil Can, I think he'll be probably starting a lap. But we've got Lucas OPP behind him. He's invalidated his lap. He's probably going to be diving into the pits. Yes, he is diving into the pits. The Fox 05 and Pablo Bra are both probably going to dive into the pits as well. The Haas of Georgie Boy, he's not going to be able to set a competitive lap time so far in this session. OG Harley has spun exactly the same place where his teammate NRG Chris spun. SBS Bobby, let's watch him on his lap. I know he has some brilliant pace here around Imola. I watched him the other day in a Div 3 race. Let's see what he can do. He is on his outlap at the moment, so we will come back. Georgie Boy has been disqualified from this session. He was currently sitting in P8. He has been disqualified from this Q1 session. It's a nightmare for the Haas driver there. BTW is also going to be starting his lap, or is he going to be boxing? He is going to be starting his lap, so we're going to watch his onboard here, see how he takes these corners in the rain. Obviously, Imola can be a very hard track to drive in the rain, less grip, obviously. But yeah, so he's coming up into turn 1 now. He's going to take a wide entrance. Pretty good so far, pretty clean. Had to come off the throttle a little bit there, but seems pretty clean so far. Tame goes P2 with a 24.6, a brilliant lap from him. Again, still clean through these corners. The Alpha Tower car is, he's 4/10 up on his lap time so far. So a brilliant first sector for the Alpha Tower driver there now. Coming up into turn 7. Can he make anything gain on his lap time? Is he going to invalidate? He has invalidated through that corner. Senku is on his outlap behind him. Ignelis in the Aston Martin is also on his lap. Is he going to invalidate, or is he going to keep it clean? He's gone for a very early entrance. SBS Bobby cannot be setting a lap time yet in this session. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's just struggling in the rain. K Mozzie in the Alpha Tauri. He showed dominance here last week round in Bahrain. Came P2 if I'm correct. Let's see what he can do in this session. Can he put himself on P1? Well, he's coming through the final corner now. He's going to go down into 3rd gear. You want to stay in around 4th or 3rd gear just to get a good exit. He's looking to be pretty quick so far. He's going to have a 23.5. That's a whole second quicker than P2 of Guardian Strike. What a lap from K Mozzie. Sorry, only 4 attempts now as Guardian Strike gets a 23.9. Brilliant laps on both drivers there. I think that will probably see them through, as that is a very, very, very strong lap from both the drivers there. SBS Bobby in the McLaren is coming out. Tame is coming and diving straight into the pits. Who's that? Is that Lucas OP? He is going to be starting his lap now. Let's watch his on board and see what he's doing. Oh, he's invalidated, unfortunately. So I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Sorry about that disturbance. I am now back. A lot of drivers are now on their out laps. We're going to watch SPS Bobby. I have been wanting to watch his laps for a little while now. He just hasn't been able to set those laps. So we're going to see what he can do. We're going to see if he can prove anything here in this race. I want to say thank you to all the people watching and viewing this stream at the moment. Please do put your messages in who you think will be knocked out of this session. Oh, sorry about that actually. It's if SBS Bobby can just set a lap time, he will be through into Q1, as 4 drivers have already DNF'd. So that is, if he can set a lap time, he will be through in this session. I don't. Oh my god. These comments, did you steal my raccoon? I don't know what you guys are going on about, but SPS Bobby is now on his lap. It's looking to be a pretty decent lap so far for him. If he can make it stick for the rest of the lap, he should be able to set a lap time. All he has to do, doesn't even matter how slow or how quick it is, all he has to do is set a lap. So let's see, he's fastest in the second sector, a brilliant second sector from the McLaren reserve driver there. Is he going to be able to put it on the front row in this Q1 session? Is he going to be able to go into the top 5? We'll have to see. But he's coming up to the penultimate corner now. He's going to go down into second gear to get maximum rotation on his steering wheel for this final corner now. He's coming through the final corner, had a little bit of oversteer there, but nothing too major. He managed to keep the car. He's going to come across the line and set a 1:25.1, which is going to put him in P9. That sees him through into this session. Ignelis now needs to set a lap time to make sure he gets through into this session. And after that, all drivers are through. All he has to do is set a lap time. Doesn't matter how slow it is, even if it's within 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Doesn't even matter. All he has to do is set a lap time. He may know that, he may not. Yeah, he may know that, he may not. We'll have to see. But he is going to come through the final corner now. It looks to be pretty decent from him so far. He almost invalidates his lap, but he's going to come across the line and set a 1:24.3. A brilliant lap from the Aston Martin driver there, as that puts him in P4. He'll be pretty happy with that. He'll be pretty chuffed with that one, I would imagine. So now we're going to see all the drivers putting in their fastest laps in this qualifying session. Even though all the drivers are through, they might still want to set quick lap times. Obviously, if they crash out, they're out of qualifying overall though. So we need to see what lap times they can be setting. I think it is going to be the the Williams. Who is it going to be? I can't tell what car that is. Is it Rusty Oil Can? No. It's going to be Greensboro. He's not going to be setting a lap yet. He's going to be going on another flyer. Ignelis is going to be diving into the pits. Senku is coming to the final. No, he's going to be diving into the pits also. I think most of these drivers do know that they're through in this session. I think they probably just want to go for one more run just to be sure. Oh, sorry. Ugh. So that will be your qualifying over for now, as 4 drivers have already been disqualified and DNF'd from this. I'm just sorting something out within the league itself. All these comments about raccoons. Tell you what, we're gonna watch these drivers anyway on their laps, just because it gives us something to do, I guess. So the Ferrari of Pablo, yeah, he's gonna be on it. He's 5/10 up on his lap. He's gonna go. He goes P2 with a 23.5. Brilliant lap from the Ferrari driver there. The Red Bull of Rusty Oil Can dives into the pits. SBS Bobby in P11. He's going to be starting his lap anytime soon. He's got space in front of him. He's got time behind him. He just needs to get to the line in time. Fortunately, we cannot see how long is left in the session yet, but so we've got 40 seconds. He's going to make it to the line in time, thankfully for him. There's going to be Senku. Senku is on his outlap. Green's Bear Bro, he is on his outlap. Lucas is on his outlap. Who else is on his outlap? Tame has spun it on his final lap. Sorry, on his in lap, I think. But he'll be through in this session anyway. But we're gonna watch. Who is it? Is it Lucas? Not yet. So it's gonna be Lucas starting his final lap. I'm gonna see what he can do for the first sector. Senku has retired. That is not great from the Alpine driver there, as he was looking to go through into Q2 in this session. That's unfortunate from the Alpine driver there. Obviously, head admin in this league. Anyway, his teammate Lucas OPP, what can he do? Can he help out the Alpine team here and get some good and get through into Q2? Obviously, we know he's into Q3 too, but hopefully he can get into Q3 when the time comes. SBS Bobby though, he is also on his lap. He looks to be backed off. He knows he is through in this session either way. But anyway, Lucas OPP, he's going to come. He's 3 attempts down on his time, so he's not probably not going to be improving at all. But we'll have to see. Always time for improvement. Tame, he's finished his lap, so that is basically it for your qualifying 1 session. I'm not sure what happened to the Fox. I'm not sure if he retired in the pits or not. Hopefully he did, because I know how much pace he does bring to this division. He is a reserve, but from last season I know that he does have some pretty good pace. He was runners up last season in season 1. Little bit of a little bit of a confusion between the AIs there, but anyway, the people who have been kicked out of your qualifying 1 session will be Georgie Boy, NRG Chris, Blandy, Harley, sorry, thank you, in the Alpine, and I'm not sure about the Fox. We'll have to see in a few moments time. Yeah, I think England probably are through. I'm just gonna try and invite one of the drivers real quick. Anyway, yeah, so the Fox 05 did have a crash and he is out of this qualifying session. Unfortunate from the Ferrari driver there, but his teammate Pablo Bra, he shows some pretty good pace in that Ferrari, so hopefully he can do something for the Ferrari team here. Obviously the Fox was a reserve though, so he will be starting in P14. But a lot of the drivers that come straight out, it does. Is it just me or does it look to be getting drier in this session? It might just be me. Yeah, it might just be me. But who's the first driver who's going to be setting the lap? It is going to be Tame, so we'll watch his on board while he sets his lap. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate or spin. I know he's been struggling a little bit in the rain so far. Hopefully he can change something. Came P3 last time out in Bahrain. He might be looking for another podium here, or even just some good points, maybe the top 5. We'll have to see what his pace is like when it comes to race pace. But yeah, anyway, he's going to be starting his lap anytime soon. So we'll run through his lap while he's on it. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate, but we'll have to see as he is coming around the final corner now to start his lap. No DRS as there is rain, although it does look to be getting drier. But he started his lap now. He's going to be sprinting to turn 1, a very long straight here. DRS can be very powerful when it is enabled. Coming up to turn 1, he's going to want to take a wide exit. He doesn't take as wide as he should. He looks to keep it pretty clean though through turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3. He takes a little bit too much curb for my liking, but nothing to worry about as he's going to brake at the 50-meter board. Takes again a lot of curb. He likes the curbs here. He feels very confident on the curbs. He's going to come to the end of sector 1 with a 27 flat. A brilliant sector 1 from him. Coming up to the hairpin, he stays in gear 2, doesn't upshift. In my opinion, I would upshift if I was him, especially in the rain, but he feels confident enough not to. An alright corner there for him. Probably a bit of time to gain on his next run as Pablo Bra in the Ferrari retires. Unlucky from the Ferrari driver there. He'll be starting P13 in this race. Anyway, Tame comes to the end of sector 2 with a 56.3. A brilliant sector 2 for the Williams driver there. But anyway, as he's sprinting to the penultimate corner now, he's going to be in 8th gear for when it comes to it. He goes straight down into 3rd gear, goes back down to 2nd to get maximum rotation, but he's going to come to the line now. No DRS is enabled, but he's going to come to the line and set a 24.8, a decent banker for the Williams driver there. But the Haas of Raskas, can he change anything when it comes to top of the times here? I know he had an alright race last race out. He's going to come to the line and set a 24.7, so brilliant lap from him. But the Guardian strike in the Aston Martin, he's showed some pretty good pace. He's now going to come across the line with a 24.3. The other Aston Martin of Ignalis does dive into the pits, but Rusty Oil Can, his teammate Kosha, is going to come to the line now, showing some pretty good pace so far. He's going to go P4, but his teammate Rusty Oil Can, is he going to change anything here? I don't think he is. That is not going to be a competitive time for him. SPS Bobby has invalidated his lap time, so he's going to have to go for another run. Let's see what K Mozzie can do here, but first let's see what BTW can do. His teammate, he's not going to be able to change anything, but K Mozzie, he's had the fastest second sector. Is he going to go P1 in this Q2 session? We'll have to see. Sprinting to the line now, he's going to come across the line and he is going to go P1 with a 23.7. A brilliant lap from the Alpha Tauri driver there now, but the Mercedes of not Alvin, he has invalidated, so he's going to again have to go for another run. Tame, he's going to be setting, trying to go for another run, or is he going to be diving into the pits? We'll have to see. He is going to be diving into the pits. Raskas, is he going to be diving into the pits this lap? I think he was on the flying lap and he validated to second to last corner. Unfortunate for the Haas driver there. But the Aston Martin of Guardian Strike, is he going to be diving into the pits, or is he going to be starting another lap? It looks to be that he's going to be starting another lap, so hopefully he can get a good lap time on the board. I'm just going to check what the things are saying. Yeah, mate, you're disqualified. 30-point deduction as well. The track is Imola. Anyway, we're going to see what Guardian Strike can do on his first sector. SBS Bobby goes P2 with a 24.2. A stronger lap time from the McLaren driver there. Danny Rick is retiring. What? Sorry, what? Sorry, I'm just gonna have to check this out and make sure to see if you're lying or not. Uh-oh. I don't know if you're lying or not. It looks to me that you're lying. Oh, has it not been announced yet? Oh, fair enough. Oh, SBS Bobby just cuts the whole chicane. You are allowed to do that, got to make sure that you can't impede other drivers' laps. Raskas has spun and he's out of this session. He lost the rear on the exit of turn 3 and he crashed into the wall. A big heavy shunt for the Haas driver there. Hopefully that doesn't cost too much for the Haas team. What an unfortunate case of events as Guardian Strike almost goes into his car. Heavy shunt for Raskas there. Hopefully he can make it up in the race. So 2 drivers have come out and spun because of the rain. Lucas OPP locks up entirely. His comments are coming in. Yes, Scott. Senna did crash at Imola. Okay, Mozzie goes P1 with a 23.6. He was already in P1, but he's improved his time. What a lap from the AlphaTauri driver there. Sorry, I was checking the comments in this thing. Guardian Strike has gone faster in the second sector. Is he going to be able to go P1 in this Q2 session? Is he going to be able to go P2 and beat SBS Bobby? He's only a tenth behind him at the moment. Is he going to be able to change anything? No. He's gone very wide, but he still has not invalidated his lap. He's going to go to cross the line and he is going to put himself in P2 with a 23.7, so only a tenth behind K Mozzie in the AlphaTauri. Now Guardian Strike's looking to go on pretty strong so far. His teammate is going to come across the line. He's not going to be setting a lap, he's going to be starting his lap. Kostya is going to be also on his lap, so is Rusty Oil Can. He's going to be diving into the pits. BWT, he's going to be starting another flying lap. Is that Kostya coming to the line? It is going to be Kostya starting his lap. He needs to set a better lap time here, as this is not going to see him through so far in this session. Obviously only 2 more drivers do need to... Oh, Lucas OPP has retired in this session at the end of sector 1. What has happened there for the Alpine driver? Alpine are not having a great time so far in this qualifying session. That's both their drivers out now, so only 1 more driver needs to crash, and 1 driver needs to beat their times really for them to get through. Rusty Oil Can and Ignelis both need to get into the top 10. Ignelis What's going on with Ignelis? He just cannot seem to set a good lap time. Not Alvin has been dropped down to P11. Sorry, Ignelis did set a better lap time. That's my bad there, my mistake. The AlphaTauri of BTW is going to be starting another flying lap. The top three have not come out the pits yet. They probably think they're more than comfortable, but they are going to be wanting to set another lap. Both the Williams Both the Williams drivers are in P4 and P5. So Costa, what the Red Bull driver Costa has retired in this session, coming up to the end of Sector 2. He won last time out in Bahrain, and he is most likely not going to make it through this session. We have to see what not Alvin and Rusty Oil can do. Can they put themselves into Q3? We'll have to see. Not Alvin, is he up on his time? I did not see, unfortunately, but we'll be watching his lap and see how much he is up on or even down on through the end of Sector 2. Coming up to this very tricky corner, you need to hit it right, especially in the rain, otherwise you're going to lose a lot of rear. He's taken it very well. Great corner from the Mercedes driver there. He is 2 seconds down on his time. This may not be a flying lap for him, but Rusty Oil Can is going to be starting his lap now. He's locked up through turn 1, but not too much. It's very good to see drivers using no abs. So BTW, he's going to come across the line. He's going to want to start another lap. The Mercedes driver of not Alvin, he is 2 seconds down on his time. I don't think he's going to be gaining anything here. No, but he will want to go again for another flying lap. I'm sure we'll see a lot more drivers coming out the pits anytime soon. Rusty Oil Can is 3 tenths down on 2.5 tenths down on his time. He's really going to want to improve his time before he can come to the end of this session. Yeah, so we've got a few drivers now coming out. Tame in the Williams, he's in P5 at the moment. Can he improve on his lap time and maybe even go into the top 3? It's going to be hard, as this top 3 is very quick so far, of the likes of SBS Bobby, Guardian Strike and K Mozzie. Very quick top 3. I know K Mozzie was very annoyed that he couldn't get P1 last week round, so he's definitely going to be looking to win this week. Rusty Oil Can did manage to improve in his lap, but he still needs to set a better lap time. He's struggling in these conditions so far. Not Alvin puts himself into P4, a brilliant drive from the Mercedes driver. That is going to see him through into this Q3 session. A brilliant lap from the Mercedes driver there. He's going to feel much more comfortable now that he's out of that drop zone. Tame, he's going to be the first driver to be finishing his lap. Sorry, Rusty Oil Can will be finishing his lap, but Tame will be the first one to start his lap. Out of the drivers that just came out of the pits. No, he's going to be diving into the pits. He feels he's comfortable to make it through, which I think he is. He's more than definitely comfortable. Rusty Oil Can, he's the focus here. He just needs to set a good lap time. Hopefully he can, because it will be disappointing to see him out of this session. So all the drivers in the top 8 are through in this into Q3. But we just need to see what Rusty Oil Can do in the Red Bull. Hopefully he has a stonker of a lap and puts himself into Q3. I really don't want to see the Red Bull driver into Q3, as his teammate Kostya cannot make it through, as he crashed earlier in the session. He's a 10th up on his lap time so far. All he has to do is beat Raskas with a 24-7. It's going to be a hard lap time for him, as he's got a 26.8 at the moment. Hopefully he can just set a good lap time. and we can see him get through into this Q3 session. Wow, Q1 and Q2 are on one set of tyres. That's brilliant, especially as you're sitting in PA. Big up to you for that. But anyway, the main focus here now, Rusty Oil can he put his Red Bull car into the top 10? That's all he has to do. He's locking up like crazy through the penultimate corner. He cannot find the tyre temps and the brake temps. He's gone wide, but is he going to be able to beat a 24/7? I don't think he is. No, he's not. He's going to see himself and he's going to stay in P12. Anyway, that is it for your Q2 session. The drivers who have made it through is Ignelis in the Aston Martin, Tame, BTW, Greensboro Bro, Not Alvin, SBS Bobby, Guardian Strike, and K Mozzie. Unfortunately, Lucas and Raskas will not be driving in Q3 as they crashed earlier on in the session. What a Q2 session. Hopefully Q3 can be more than fun. Fun to watch. Please do make sure to tune in for Div 3's race and Div 1's race tomorrow also. Div 1 being the fastest tier division in this league. So hopefully we will see some good battling going on in that race, and also Div 3. It is still raining in Q3 as 8 drivers are going to be fighting out to take pole position in this race. Are we going to see a shock? Are we going to see a driver who we've not seen fighting too much in this session fight for pole position, or even a front row line, a front row lockout? Are we going to see both the Williamses on P1 and P2, or are we going to see K Mozzie, or even Guardian Strike or SBS Bobby in the McLaren, the reserve driver, on pole position here in this Q3 session? Only time will tell. We've only got 11 minutes left in the session, so hopefully we'll just watch the drivers. Tame has a thing for coming out first in the session. He's going to be on new intermediate compound tyres. He got through Q1 and Q2 on the same intermediate tyres. Let's see what Dylan Stinton said. He said, is the Div 3 race actually going to be streamed? Yeah, sorry about that. We just couldn't, the people who usually would stream it couldn't stream it today, last week. But it will be streamed tomorrow. But yeah, sorry about that, Dylan. It will be streamed tomorrow. But anyway, the Williams car of Tame now, he is going to be starting his lap, his first flying lap in this Q3 session. Hopefully he can keep it clean. We do not want to see any quick drivers crashing out. We've got the quickest drivers, arguably the quickest drivers in this session. Is it going to be drying up? It looks to be getting sunnier through this long straight. Haribo has left the session. I don't know what happened there. Unfortunate from the Mercedes driver. Anyway, coming through, he's had a wide exit, a brilliant entrance for the Williams driver. He's coming up to turn 4 now. Is he going to be clean? Yeah, that's a brilliant turn 4 and a brilliant turn 5. He'd be pretty happy with that. He's got a 27.2. He knows he can probably improve. He's gone very wide. Oh, that's going to lose him a lot of time. I think he would back off from this lap. I would if I was him. Guardian Strike, he's coming to sector 1 now. Is he on the lap? He is on the lap. Is he going to be able to take fastest through sector 1? I think he is, yes. A 26.6, a brilliant sector 1. What can BTW do in the first sector? He's going to do a 27.5. we're going to watch Ignelis here, see what time he can do in the first sector. K Mozzie has invalidated his lap. Ignelis does a 26.8. This could be a pretty solid lap from Guardian Strike here. Let's see what time he sets in the second sector. It's going to be a 55.8. What a second sector from Guardian Strike. Is he going to be able to put it on provisional pole? He's going to be the first driver to set a competitive lap time, so he's definitely going to put it on provisional pole. But is he going to help him? Is he going to stick? Tame comes across the line with a 26.9. Not a competitive lap time from him, as we're going to see drivers beating that lap time. Anyway, Guardian Strike, he's coming to the end of his lap now. He's going to come across the line and he's going to set a 24.1. We've seen quicker times in this session so far. Are we going to see anyone beat that? BTW is going to come across the line and set a 25.6. That's going to put him in P2. An alright lap from the AlphaTauri driver now. But his teammate, Guardian Strike teammate, in the Aston Martin, Ignelis, he's going to come across the line and set a 24.3. So Aston Martin 1-2 so far in this session. K Mozzie, he's going to start his flying lap. Not Alvin, he's also going to be starting his flying lap. SBS Bobby, he is on his lap so far. Let's see what he can do. Can he split apart the Aston Martins? Can he go P1 in this session? We'll have to see in about 5 to 10 seconds time. He's gone wide and he's invalidated through the final corner. He would have come across the line and set a 24.3, so that would have put him in P2, obviously without invalidating the lap, of course. Both the Williamses have invalidated their laps. They're going to want to go again in this session, sorry. They're going to want to go in this session. Tame is going to dive straight into the pits, as he's already set a lap. But Greensbear Bro is going to have to go again if he wants Delta on his second and final run in this Q3 session. BTW, he's invalidated his lap, but I reckon this is an in lap for him. K Mozzie, he's gone fastest in the second sector with a 55.4. What a second sector from the AlphaTauri driver here. Are we going to see him put it on provisional pole? We'll have to see in about 25 seconds time. He's got the car number 43. Is he going to be able to take pole position? Ignelis in the Aston Martin goes faster than Guardian Strike with a 23.8. A brilliant lap from the Aston Martin driver here. But K Mozzie is going to come across the line and set a 23.3. What a lap from him there. Not Alvin is going to come across the line and goes P3 with a 24 flat. SBS Bobby, is he invalidated? He has invalidated his lap time. He's going to be diving straight into the pits. But what a lap time from K Mozzie there. He's on provisional pole in this lap, in this race. Greensbear Bro, is he going to be able to change anything in the top 5? He's had a massive lockup. Brilliant to see drivers using no hours, but he has invalidated his lap. That lockup would not have helped. He's going to want to dive into the pits. No, he's going to go again. He feels confident that he can get round in time. Is Guardian Strike on his lap? I think he is. He's 300s up on his time so far. He's going to get a little bit of dirty air from the AlphaTauri, but he has invalidated his lap. He's going to want to dive into the pits. Ignelis, his teammate, sitting in P2 comfortably at the moment. He'd be happy with the result he's gotten so far in this qualifying session. We've got 100 comments now. It's all about raccoons though, so it doesn't really matter. 9 viewers. Thank you to all the viewers watching the stream so far. Hope you've been enjoying yourself. Not much is going on track at the moment, as a lot of drivers are in the pits and a lot of drivers are just on their in laps. SBS Bobby goes out of the garage now in the papaya orange McLaren. Beautiful car livery. The Williams in front of SBS Bobby. Is he going to stay behind him, or is he going to get in front of him? Obviously, if he gets in front of him, he can back up the Williams, but we'll have to see what he does. He may just want to stay behind him, give him a little bit of breathing air. Doesn't want any dirty air from the Williams driver, but he does look to be racing to try and catch up to him. Is he outbraked himself? No, he has not outbraked himself, but that was quite scary from my perspective, as that almost took up If he did outbrake himself, that would have taken out both drivers. But anyway, BTW, he's invalidated his lap. We've seen a lot of drivers invalidating on the final few corners here. Right, SBS Bobby, he is going to be starting his lap now. What can he do? Can he he will have time to go around for another lap if he doesn't get wing damage, of course. If he doesn't spin and get wing damage. It looks to be pretty clean through turn 1 and turn 2. It takes a bit too much exit curb, and he has fun, and he's at his commentator's cursor at its finest there. Hopefully he can get round in time and change his wing and then go out for another run. If not, he'll be starting P8 in this session. He has had to cut the gravel as he would have not made it round the corner. It looks to me that he's got no wing at all. Yeah, no wing. Pretty heavy shunt from the McLaren driver there. Hopefully he can make it round in time. It's going to be very close. I don't think he will, unfortunate for the McLaren driver. Guardian Strike goes fastest with a 23.6. What a time drive from the Aston Martin driver there. He's now 300 from 300 in front of the Alpha Tauri car of K Mozzie. He's going to be starting his lap soon. Ignelis is on his lap. He's 10th down through the first sector. BTW, he's going to be pitting. Let's see what SBS Bobby is. He might be able to get back into the pits in time and go for another run. Hopefully he can, as it'll be good to see him set a final lap time in this session. He's going to just, yeah, he's going to straight line the pits. I'll only get a warning from that. He's just trying to get to the pits and in time. He's going to be shouting at his mechanics, telling him to get into the pits. Green Bro, he's going to be starting his final lap. Tame, he had a little bit of a moment there through turn 3, but he managed to keep the car. Seems to be pretty good so far. A little bit too deep through the exit. He is 400s down on his time. He's going to be wanting to improve. Not Alvin, he is going to be starting his final laps very soon. Ignelis stays in P3. He's probably going to be wanting to go again. K Mozzie, he's going to be starting his lap. Can we see him change anything? Is SBS Bobby going to be coming out anytime soon? Hopefully he can be coming out, otherwise he will not be able to set time. We cannot see the timer at the moment, as there is yellow flags in sector 3. 40 seconds. He's not going to be able to set a lap time in this Grand Prix. He's going to want to retire. He is going to come out. He's going to try it. He's not going to be able to get round in time, but he is definitely going to try and cut all the corners and try and get round in time. Guardian Strike in P1. He's not going to be able to set another lap time. He's going to be pitting. It's all down to K Mozzie now. He's invalidated his lap time. Is he going to be able to get round it in time? If not, this is Guardian Strike's thing to lose. Is he going to be able to get round? Is he going to cut the corner? He is going to cut the corner. This may be able to help him get round in time. SBS Bobby has retired on track. Luckily he has parked safely, I would imagine. A lot of pressure now. Is he going to be able to make it back in time? No. K Mozzie is going to be starting at the highest P2 in this race. Guardian Strike is on provisional pole. What can his teammate do? His teammate Ignelis cannot change anything as he is invalidated. And not Alvin. 2 tenths up on his time. Is he going to be able to gain 5 tenths though through this final sector? He's still 2 tenths up on his time. 2.5 tenths, sorry. Hopefully he can gain some to maybe go up the grid a little bit, but if not, he will not be fighting for pole position here in this race. The Mercedes driver will be looking to start on P3 or even P2, but from the gap that he's got so far, it will be almost impossible for the Mercedes driver unless he nails this final sector. He's coming across the line now, and he's going to set a 23.6. It's going to put him in P3. A decent lap from the Mercedes driver. Tame, he's invalidated his lap, and Greensboro Bow, he's invalidated his lap also. That is it for your qualifying free session. The person who's lined up on pole position is Guardian Strike in the Aston Martin. He didn't have time to go around for his final flying lap, but that doesn't matter because he kept his P1 in this session. K-Mozzie behind him in P2, only 300ths behind him, 3/10 behind them. Mercedes of Not Alvin 2:09.8. What a lap from him there. Ignelis, his Guardian Strike's teammate, in P4. Tame and both the Williamses in P5 and P7. BTW, the AlphaTauri, K-Mozzie's teammate in P6, and SBS Bobby could not unfortunately set a lap time, but he is going to be starting P8 in this Grand Prix. What a qualifying free session. When I saw rain, I thought, oh, this is going to be a pretty dull session, but no, even though there is rain, it still looked to be pretty quick. Unfortunately, Not Alvin has left this session, so I'm going to try and send him an invite, as that would be really unfortunate for the Mercedes driver, but I cannot send him an invite so far. Hopefully we'll be able to, because he's starting P3. He wants to finish this race. Maybe it's just internet connection issues. Hopefully he can join back into this session. It is going to be a dry race, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I say that it will be a dry start to this race. It may turn rainy again, but for now we know that it will be a dry start to this race start. This will be very interesting. Are we going to see any contact through turn 1 or even on the start straight? Is anyone going to get brake checked? We'll have to see. Hopefully formation lap is on. Yes, formation lap is on. I got a little bit scared there, as we would want formation lap on in this race. Anyway, I'm going to go through your qualifying rundown and the grid. So starting on pole position, we've got Guardian Strike on the soft compound tyres. Right behind him, we're going to have K-Mozzie, the fast AlphaTauri driver, hunted him down, also on the soft compound tyres. Not Alvin rounds off top 3 for the Mercedes driver. Hopefully he can get back in the session. He's not here at the moment. I'm going to send him an invite real quick, and hopefully he can get back. Spandy was disqualified from the formation lap, but I'm quickly going to send Not Alvin an invite. Hopefully he can make it back in time. The game is being very slow though, so come on. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. He has joined, so he's going to be back in this session. He cannot take his car yet. Hopefully he can take his car for the race start, otherwise that would be very, very, very unfortunate. But anyway, there you go. So you got Ignelis in P4, Tame in P5, BTW in P6, Greensboro Bro in P7, P8 we got SBS Bobby, P9 Lucas, P10 Raskas, P11 and 12 have got both the Red Bulls. P13 and 14 have got both the Ferraris. Thank you, the head admin in this league. P15, Harley in P16, Splandy in P17, NRG Chris in P18, George Boy in P19, and Harry Bow in the McLaren in P20. We've got a full grid here for this race today. Hopefully we can have a good race start, a pretty clean race start. Hopefully we do not see too many DNFs at the race start, but you know, it does happen as all the drivers are just getting to their grid spots now. They're going to lock in their grid spots and they are going to be ready to start this race. Who is going to get the better start out of the top 3 or even top 4? Is it going to be Guardian Strike? Is it going to be K Mozzie, not Alvin, or is it going to be Ignelis? We'll have to see. But anyway, the 5 red lights are going to be out now. We've got 3, 4 and 5. And it's lights out and away we go. It looks to me that Guardian Strike got a pretty good start, but K Mozzie is going to be right behind him. He's side by side with him practically. Ignelis up into P3. Tamer still stays in P5. Kostya up 5 positions on the race start. Although not Alvin down into down 17 positions. He's going to be disqualified from this session. Georgie Boy has retired from this session. Is that going to be a safety car? It's going to be a VSC. What a race start. A lot of things going on. Kostya, what a comeback drive from him so far. Already up into P6. Greensboro down into P9. SPS Bobby down into P11. I don't know what happened to him on the race start. NRG Chris up into P5. He had a pretty good race start. Harry Bow started P20. He's now on P16. Pablo down 5 positions. I'm not too sure what happened to him either, but it looks to me that Guardian Strike will still stay in P1 in this race so far. We're going to see who gets the better restart though. When it's going to be a full course safety car. I did not see that happen, but it's going to be a full course safety car. Are we going to see some drivers pitting straight away? Maybe some drivers have wing damage. We'll have to see. But it looked to me that it was a pretty clean race start from my perspective. K Mozzie did seem to get a very good start, but through the second stage, Guardian Strike just had the better straight line speed and managed to outbrake his opponent through turn 1 and managed to make it stick through turn 2. A good result, a good start for both the Aston Martins also. K Mozzie trying to fake his opponents did not work, unfortunately. But yeah, P1 and P3 for both Aston Martin drivers. A good race start from both of them there. See what the comments are saying. What was your guys' thoughts on the race start? Hopefully not going on P3 or last now. Yeah, sorry for that, not Alvin. I could not invite you back, as it said you're already in this race. So I'm sorry about that. Georgie Boy has, I did suspect so. Not Alvin, but it happens, unfortunate. So I'm sorry about that. We've got a Aston Martin P1 and P3, and then we've got an AlphaTauri P2 and P4. We've also got Williams P5 and P9. Raskas, we're going to see the position change here actually. Senku down 3 positions, Haribo up 6, Kostya up 5. So the person who's made up the most positions is actually Haribo in the McLaren car. SPS Bobby, his teammate, his reserve teammate, down 3 positions from P8 on the grid. I'm not too sure what happened to him. The Fox 05 is in P10. He's going to be warming up his tyres. He's on the soft compound tyres. He's going to be behind Raskas and Greensboro, who both have medium compound tyres on. And so does Lucas in the Alfa Romeo. Alpine, sorry. My bad there. So we're gonna have to wait till next lap for safety car to be in, unfortunately. I know we want to see racing, but sometimes it's better. This will allow drivers to warm up their tyres that extra little bit more. It'll help the soft compound tyres out though, runners out though, as they only last around 5 laps here before they start dying off insanely. In my opinion, it is a soft medium. Soft, medium, soft, but people can stretch out a soft medium if they are skillful enough. So maybe we will see people doing the harder stretch of the strategies. We'll have to see in when it comes to the end. There's a little bit of contact between driver there, Greensboro Bro, and Rashkas. I think Greensboro Bro has lost his front wing. He's going to have to re-pit in this session. Hopefully he doesn't cause anything on the race start. A bit of confusion maybe. We'll have to see. So Guardian Strike came P4 last season out in SCRL. Used to be SQRL, but now SCRL. What is he going to be able to do? Is he going to be able to get a good race start? I would imagine that safety car will be in next lap, as I don't think everyone will be caught up to the safety car in time. Hopefully it will be in this lap though. It'll be very, very late. Safety car is going to be in this lap. The game has decided that NRG Chris has made gotten close enough to the safety car queue. Anyway, Guardian Strike has to wait for the safety car to be in the pit lane, and he can go any minute now. And he is gone. He caught K Mozzie off guard. He faked us all that, and he is gone. He did not catch K Mozzie off guard too much though, as K Mozzie did get a very good start, but his teammate Ignalis also got a very good start. Tame got a very good run off BTW, but also Kostya. Is he going to dive it down the inside? He is going to dive it down the inside of... There's a little bit of contact between Lucas and Tame there. Lucas missed his breaking point, but Guardian Strike is still in P1. Kostya is going to... K Mozzie is going to be looking to fight back, but he cannot fight back. Or is there going to be a switchback made on Guardian Strike? No, there is not going to be a switchback made yet in this race so far. Kostya is looking around the outside of BTW there. What an overtake from Kostya there. He's going to be looking to hunt down P3 in this race. What a comeback from him so far here in this Imola GP. The Fox 05 up into P7. He's had a brilliant restart. Is he going to be able to make up some position in the next few laps? NRG Chris gets a 3-second time penalty. SBS Bobby now up into P9. Pablo Brad down into P7. Senku making up, losing position, on this restart. Splandy also making up position, but Splandy gets a 3-second time penalty for obvious corner cutting. Kostya has caught up to P3. He's actually going to be looking for the switchback on the Aston Martin driver here, and he has made it stick. What an overtake. Kostya has definitely been my driver of the day so far. The way he's just coming back at all these drivers is just insane. He's going to be now looking to hunt down Guardian Strike, as K Mozzie is leading the Grand Prix, but Guardian Strike is going to be looking around the outside. He can not make a move this lap round. Is going to be able to make a move next lap? We'll have to see, as Guardian Strike is going to be hunting him down. Kostya not far behind him. Ignalis and BTW are going to be fighting out. The Fox is now up into P6. He's had a brilliant restart. SBS Bobby up into P8. Pablo up into P10. Senku back up into P11. He's had a good restart. Greensboro Bro down into P17. He's going to be wanting to make up some positions here. He's had a fastest final sector. He's going to be catching is he going to overtake the Alpine? He is going to overtake the Alpine here. Not too much going on. We're just seeing some trains going on. SBS Bobby is going to want to catch up to Tame in the Williams if he's going to want contention of getting some good points here in this race. He's taken that game very well, I have to say. But yeah, like I said, DRS is very strong around here. Is DRS enabled this lap? It will be enabled this lap, but Guardian Strike will not have it. Both P1 and P2 on around the same ERS. Guardian Strike had the better pace that lap round. Is he going to be able to make the move done this lap? He's going to go for the inside line. We'll have to see what happens here. Is there going to be contact? No. Guardian Strike is just going to breeze straight past K Mozzie. K Mozzie is going to be patient. He's going to wait for DRS. That's O'Harley, who is going to be lapped by the front runners. Unfortunate. I think he was did have another spin. Unfortunate from the Alfa Romeo driver there. As the Fox 05 now up into P8. I think O'Harley, yeah. OG Harley is going to be out this session. Is that going to cause a safety car? It is going to be another safety car. This is going to help out the soft runners so much, as they are going to be now able to pit onto either the medium or the hard compound tyres. Maybe they might even go for the soft compound tyres again for another few laps. But if I was them, I'd be pitting any moment now. Yeah, so we're seeing loads of drivers now. Basically the whole of the... Oh, who's that who hasn't pitted? Senkyu on the medium compound tyres. We're going to see the medium runners actually not pit too much, as they will be able to make their tyres last. But are we going to see any hold-ups in this race? Where is Guardian Strike? Guardian Strike, he did not pit. That's not going to be great for the Aston Martin driver, as his tyres will be very, very dead. He's missed an opportunity to pit and to have basically a free pit stop. Fox has lost some positions in the pits. He probably just got held up a little bit, but Guardian Strikers made a massive mistake here. Maybe he's just trying to hold out those soft compound tyres for as long as possible, but they are going to start dying off very soon. And compared to the mediums, the medium runners will be quicker, much quicker. Is the safety car going to be in this lap? It is not going to be in this lap. It is going to be in next lap. So I reckon we will see the safety car in this lap, as the Alfa Romeo of NRG Chris will have caught up to him. I'll read you out the standings real quick for Div 2. So in at the front right now we've got Costa, and then P2 we've got K Mozzie. Tame is in P3, Pablo in P4, Ariel of Raskas in P5, George Boy in P6, so both Haas is doing very well. Guardian Strike in P7, DNC Blitz in P8, Greensbear Bro in P9, and Haribo in P10. Constructors are looking like Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Williams, Haas, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Mercedes, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, and McLaren. But anyway, safety car is in this lap. So when is Guardian Strike going to go? Is he going to catch Senkyu off guard? He has caught Senkyu decently off guard, but Senkyu has got a decent restart. Haribo has lost a few positions, but K Mozzie is going to have to give the position back due to illegal overtaking. Tame is going to be looking to go around the outside of Ignelis, but SBS Bobby and the Fox are both battling it out right now. Who's going to come out on top? The Fox is looking to come out on top. A good overtake from the Fox there, but Guardian Strike has drifted quite far from Senkyu already almost 7 is now a second and almost a half away from Guardian Strike there, but it's looking very close for the top 3 so far. P2 and P3 in this race so far. Got 3 drivers racing for it. But pretty clean restart from all drivers there. We've got a Ghost Haribo in the McLaren there. Hopefully he can manage to get back in this race. Pablo Bra is looking for the move on the Alpha Tauri, but there's a little bit of contact, a lot of contact there for a lot of drivers. That's definitely going to be sent to the reports. Raskas completely cut the chicane, and Greensbear Bro was basically just a bystander there. Nothing that the Greensbear Bro could have done. Senkyu is now 2.5 seconds away from Guardian Strike. Brilliant restart from Guardian Strike. K Mozzie is going to be looking to hunt down Senkyu here. Senkyu has not used any of his ERS though, so he is going to have a lot of heroes to fight with. But Ignelis in the Aston Martin. And Splandy going to be battling that out. Splandy retired from the race last week out. He's now managed to gain up into P5. The Fox is up into P7. He's going to be looking to hunt down Ignelis as quick as he can. SBS Bobby is staying in P9. He has not gained anything in this race so far, but the Alpha Tauri absolutely sends it up the inside of SBS Bobby. Brilliant racing from these two so far in this in these few corners. Who's going to come out on top through here? It looks to be that they're still going side by side. What is happening here? Brilliant racing from both these drivers, as there's a lot of contact, but SBS Bobby had nowhere to go. I have to say he got pushed there, and he is still going to stay out in front of the AlphaTauri driver. No, he's not, but they are still going side by side. Brilliant racing from both these drivers here, I have to say, although SBS Bobby is getting pushed wide every single time. But Pablo Bar is going to be looking to fight back at him. There is a safety car. What has happened here, as Greensbear Bro has retired? Another safety car. We've almost got 200 comments here, but another safety car. What has happened here? We're going to see Guardian Strike having to pit. Yeah, he is going to be pitting onto the hard compound tyres. He's going to be looking to go to the end. I reckon he could have gone right to the end on those medium compound tyres, but whatever suits him the most. We're going to see K Mozzie go up into P1 in this race, and Costa in P3. Thank you, staying in P2. Okay everyone, so the safety car will be in this lap after being in for a little while now. I have to say Guardian Strike, he's the only driver, well, except from NRG Chris, he's the only driver on the hard compound tyres. He's going to have to get his tyres warmed up. But K Mozzie in the Alpha Tauri, he's going to be looking to go any moment soon in this race. He's already gone in this race. Thank you, look to have a pretty good restart behind him, as both a lot of, I don't know what's happening to these drivers, as a lot of them are desyncing from this race. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but Ignelis is going to go straight through the ghosted Alpine driver. He's also going to look to go straight through the ghosted Alpha Tauri driver here. He's got a 3-second time penalty, but that's not going to matter. Splandy is now up into P2, and Senku is fighting with the ghosted K Mozzie. Kostya is also ghosted. I'm really not sure what's happening here. Raskas is looking to make up some positions. Where is SBS Bobby? SBS Bobby is in P13. There's a little bit of contact between the two Ferrari drivers here. A lot of ghosted cars. What is going on? We'll have to see what is going on. Guardian Strike is going to look to get himself up into P9 in this race. The Fox completely outbreaks the ghosted K Mozzie. K Mozzie was in P1, but he's not anymore. Fox is now going to be looking to go down round the outside of Raskas through the penultimate corner. No, he's not. He's going to be safe. Tame up into P4. He's had a brilliant race so far. He's going to be looking to fight for P3 in this race. Came P3 last race out in Bahrain. Is he going to be able to do it again? We'll have to see. Kostya, K Mozzie and Haribo and Senku are all ghosted. SBS Bobby has had a little bit of a moment. He's going to want to catch up to the grid. Hopefully those drivers can rejoin here. It's not my duty to invite them back, but if I would, I could, but I'm commentating here for this Imola GP. Ignelis is now 1.4. Oh, okay. Fox 05 and Raskas are both battling. They've been battling for about a lap now. Fox is putting Raskas under a lot of pressure. He's being patient though, I have to say. He's just going for those moments at the right time. He just cannot make it stick, unfortunately. He's a reserve driver for this race and he's looking to be pretty good. Splandy, who is sitting in P2 comfortably, has retired. Is that going to be a safety car? It is going to be a full course safety car again. Safety car on standard. So this will be the last time that the safety car will be in this race. Will be out this race. Again, another full course safety car. Everyone lagged out. To be fair, I only see one, two, 5 drivers who have lagged out in this race, and I mean, it'd just be. Can't really do anything about it now, though. That's the thing. Like, I wish we could, but we can't do anything about it. Like, you know, I mean, I can try and invite them back, but it'd just be very hard. It cost you _19 XD. No, an error occurred. Unfortunately, I can't re-invite them people back. Yeah, I've checked it. Reply to the what's it? Reply to the admin chat. If there is going to be a restart, I can't commentate as I've got a lot of score revision to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a little bit of a confusion with this lobby as it has been glitched. So there will be a race restart. Unfortunately, I will not be commentating as I have a lot of score revision to do, but I will be but we will be live tomorrow. Twice we will be live tomorrow for Division 3 and Division 1. Division 3 at 4:30 and Division 1 at 7:30 p.m. But thank you very much to all the people who have watched this stream. Taylin, I don't think you'll be able to race as you DNF'd before everyone got lagged out. Oh no, yeah, you will. Sorry, that's my bad. But yeah, anyway, to everyone who has watched the stream, thank you very much, and make sure to tune in tomorrow for Division 1 and Division 3.